Hello, my name is Julie Fry and I'm the curator at Stan Hewitt Hall and Gardens. 2023 marks the 125th anniversary of the Goodyear Tire Rubber Company. In recognition of this tremendous achievement, we are issuing a 10-part video series, one each month beginning in March and running through the rest of the year. The Goodyear Tire Rubber Company was founded by F.A. and his brother C.W. Seiberling. F.A. and his wife Gertrude Seiberling are also responsible for the conception and creation of Stan Hewitt Hall and Gardens, their family home for 40 years. So this is the last month of our 10-month video series. Thank you so much for joining me as we have shared all of these great and interesting Goodyear history stories, learned more about the Goodyear Tire Rubber Company and the Seiberling family as well. F.A. and C.W. Seiberling continued to stay at Goodyear until 1921. To make a very long story much shorter, there was a recession that occurred after World War I. Goodyear got into some financial difficulties and ultimately had to bring in a refinancing company from New York City to infuse the company with cash. And what started as a reorganization really turned into a hostile takeover. F.A. was given the choice of accepting a figurehead position. He could come to his office every day, kind of receive a salary, but he wouldn't have any sort of decision making moving forward from that point, and he declined that offer. That would not be fulfilling for him, and he didn't really want to rubber stamp what this reorganization was about to do with the company. So on May 13th, 1921, which was a Friday the 13th, he and his brother handed in their resignations and stepped down from Goodyear Tire Rubber. They were both in their early 60s, and many people thought that they would retire. They had had all of this success at Goodyear, and why wouldn't they just kind of, fade away into the sunset? But they decided they weren't done yet, that they still had much to contribute to the rubber industry. They purchased a rubber company in Barberton, the Portage Rubber Company, which had closed down during the 1921 recession, and opened the Seiberling Rubber Company by the end of 1921. And that company became very successful. It went from being the 300th rubber company in the country, and it rose within 10 years to be the 7th largest rubber company. So they again achieved tremendous success, especially starting almost in last place in 1921 behind what these huge international companies that were present, and the company remained in family control until the early 1960s. If you'd like to learn more about F.A.'s journey in 1921, we actually have a 5-part video series on our YouTube channel that you can view that will tell you more about that transition in 1921 from Goodyear to Seiberling Rubber. We also have a tremendous amount of other videos talking about all different kinds of topics related to Seiberling history, Akron history, the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. So I encourage you to go to our YouTube page and explore that content. If you are a member, you already know that you receive our monthly or kind of bi-monthly Vault videos. If you're not a member and would like to receive more videos such as this Goodyear series, I encourage you to reach out to Stan Hewitt and find out how to become a member of our organizations. One of the perks of membership is that you get a running series of videos sent to you every month where you can learn more about the Seiberlings, Stan Hewitt Hall, and local history. So thank you again so much for joining me for this past 10 months. I've greatly enjoyed it, and I hope you have too.